Drum roll, please. Time for new Mr. Orio's music collection. Greetings, Dark Souls and comrades. I come for you with another record collection video. It's been over a year and 2 girlfriends since I've done one of these. I don't really have an excuse besides just, I don't know. They left, so did the motivation, right? Which is sad, considering I barely made these anyways. But anyways, I don't want to focus on the emo shit. Let's get right into it. We're going to start with Fleetwood Mac. Rumors. R.I.P. Christine McVie, a recent loss in the music community at large. She will be missed. Here's the lyric insert / some photos of the band. A classic album. I used to have the original pressing of this and gifted it to someone who is no longer with us, so I lost it. And I was with an ex at Books A Million one day, and saw this and just had to have it. I'm sure you guys know how that goes. Which, by the way, Books A Million's vinyl selection freaking sucks. You've got the Broadway Collector's Special Edition of Rent next to the Broadway Special Collector's Edition of Hamilton, to the Grease soundtrack next to Lizzo's last record. It's just like, come on, what's up with this trash? It fucking sucks. They really need to pick better shit, but you know how it is. We got Jethro Tull, Heavy Horses, the last album to feature the late, great John Glascock playing on every track. You know, there were a lot of good groups in the 70s, especially in the prog and jazz realm. A lot of good songwriters. But for me, these guys are right at the tip top. I love Jethro Tull. Been obsessed with them since like 14, 15, something. Such a great band. This record is particularly good. John's got some awesome bass work on the track Journeyman. Barrymore's drums are also something to particularly note, coming in with some wild double bass patterns and cymbal flourishes. I'm just going to set this aside for now because, yeah. You know, it could be argued. I think a lot of people would say that Jethro Tull, songwriting-wise, Ian's songwriting probably peaked with Thick as a Brick or A Passion Play. And I could see that argument, but for me, the band peaked on the trilogy, the Songs from the Wood, Heavy Horses, Stormwatch trilogy. The band were just on fire, guys. I mean, the guitar, you got Martin just wailing away, Ian's blazing flute, the 2 keyboards are just divine. What can you say? Next, we got Pantera reinventing the steel. The only Cowboys from Hell era Pantera album besides power metal to not reach platinum, which is crazy to me because I like this record quite a lot. They sound focused, mature. I love Death Rattle. Millions of kids were turned into metalheads overnight thanks to Death Rattle's remix being featured on the SpongeBob episode Pre-Hibernation Theory. Very, very good album. I like it a lot. I like the weird guitar tone if it makes them disappear. I like it. I don't know why it didn't make platinum, but what can you do? You know, sales aren't everything. Next up, we're going into the black metal stuffs. We got Armageddon, Kill Yourself or Die. Armageddon were formed in 2002 in France. These guys like to play a raw style. Favorite track? I like track 1 and The Curse of Everlasting Darkness. This is a duo group where Grimwald plays the instruments and S. Satan does the vocals. Very good stuff. You know what to expect with each album. They're not one of those bands that's going to randomly throw in gay parts. They're a good band. I respect the fuck out of them, especially in a genre that's gotten hella stagnant over the years. Next up, we've got The Satanic Commandantur. I believe this came out 2019. It got Aeronauticus' Album of the Year when it did come out, though. So that should give you an idea of just how good a record it is. I also like how... show you guys this insert right quick. I like how you know what to get with each record, not just musically, but the cover art. It's very aesthetic. You know, the black and white. It's just so metal. It's so black metal. I love it. If you're into the raw, old school sound, I can't recognize these guys enough. Recommend, recognize, wreck of this, wreck of that. They're good. Check them out. I'll play you guys a parting song and probably mess it up. These videos are dedicated to Aeronauticus. These videos were purged by YouTube. And remember, black metal is more than just music.